Okay. Morning all. So let's start the class today. Just wait. Yes. Okay. So we were solving some previous year questions. So same thing which we'll do today. Yeah. Okay. So this is a question given. I'll give you 2 minutes. This was JEE Mains question. So let's start. Solve this question. Okay. Ajay, very good. If you have already solved. These are the previous year questions. Some doubts. Oh, Ajay, you guys have given them as doubt. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, so there was some doubt, so let's solve them as a doubt. Okay, wait. Fine. So some of you have asked doubt, so I will just keep solving those questions who in Learnity if the posted as doubt. है ना? So they've given this equation is ax square plus 2bx plus c. So so that means first thing is if the equation has equal roots, that means d value should be equals to 0. If d is equals to 0, so we'll have 2b whole square minus 4 into a into c. This will be equal to 0. So that means we will have b square is equals to a into c. B square will be equals to AC, right? First equation we are getting from this. Second is that we have been given this determinant, that is a b ax plus b. We have b c bx plus c, and we have ax plus b bx plus c, and we have 0, right? Now I have to find the value of this determinant. Now we can see ax a into x, bx b into x. So we can just multiply. So we can do some elementary transformation such that we can multiply row 3. We can write row 3 as row 3 minus row 1 into x plus row 2. So if I multiply row 1 with x plus row 2, so I will get this part will become 0. Remaining all the rows will be same. A b ax plus b. This is b c bx plus c, and this will be 0. This will be 0, and this will become ax plus b into x minus bx minus c, right? So this is, so when I'll find the determinant of this will simply become ac minus b square into a function of x, right? Now because they have already given that b square is equals to ac, so this will, no matter what value of a, no matter what value of b, no matter what value of c, no matter what value of x, this will always be equal to 0. So that means simply the answer is 0. No matter what value of x, a b and c are related with this, so that means this is 0. Understood? I think this should be independent of x, independent of a. Okay, fine. I hope this one is clear. Fine. Next one. Now this was the question asked. So this is a b c are such that b plus c3 multiplied, yeah, c3 implies, yeah, no bache, row 3 third row is equals to row 3 minus row 1 into x plus row 2. Acha, you are saying c3 also can be written as that form. Okay, that is okay. If c3 also you can write in that form, it is okay. है ना? Okay, yeah. So next is this one. Acha, c3 implies this one, c3 implies c1. Okay, okay, if you have done some elementary transformation, that is okay. But see, in this question, what I saw was that, see, here we have a b and c, right? Here we have a b and c. In this also we have a b and c, a b and c, a b and c, right? We multiplied with some minus 1 to the powers n, and multiplied with some minus 1s to the power n. Okay, that we'll check. So here in the second column, of this determinant, we see a plus 1, b plus 1, c minus 1. Here also we have a plus 1, b plus 1, and c minus 1. In this we have a minus 1, b minus 1, and c plus 1, a minus 1, b minus 1, and c plus 1. That means if we look at this, these are rows and these are columns. So one thing we know, that if I'll transform this, if I'll take the transform, then if I'll take the transpose, then this matrix will get transformed into a matrix determinant somewhat of this form. So what I'll do, I'll take the transpose of this. So I'll take the transpose of this second one. So if I'll take the transpose, because we know determinant of A is also equals to determinant of A transpose. Determinant of A will always be is also equals to determinant of A transpose. This is a property, so this we can use. If I'll take the transpose of this will become a plus 1, b plus 1, c minus 1. This will become a minus 1, b minus 1, c plus 1. And the last one will become minus 1 to the power n plus 2 into a, minus 1 to the power n plus 1 into b. This one will become minus 1 to the power n into c. I hope this one is clear, right? So this is after transform, after taking transpose, I'm getting this, right? But the thing is that this should be in the second column. This should be here. This part, this should come here. Okay, this one should come here, and this part, this one should be here, and this one should be here, right? That means there is some change. So what we can do, we also know that if I exchange rows or columns, even number of times, that means if I'll take two row interchange, two column interchange, and then again two column interchange, then the determinant's value will remain same, right? So that, let's do that. So if I'll just interchange the rows and columns, so this I will bring here, this I will bring here, and this I will bring here. So now this will become minus 1 to the power minus 1. So first this will become a minus 1, a plus 1, minus 1 to the power n plus 2 into a. Second one will become b plus 1, b minus 1, minus 1 to the power n plus 1 into b. And this, sorry, this is b plus and this is b minus. Okay, and this is c minus c plus 1, c minus 1, minus 1 to the power nc. Right now this will become minus, so I will put minus. Again if I'll change first and the third, so this will again become plus, and this whole thing will transform it to minus 1 to the power n plus 2a, a plus 1, a minus 1. This will become minus 1 to the power n plus 1b. This is b plus 1. This is b minus 1. This is minus 1 to the power, minus 1 to the power n c, c minus 1 and c plus 1. Understood? Now see, in this case, this and this are exactly same to this and this. So if this is happening, what I can do, I can add these two determinants. So after adding these two determinants, I will get a plus minus 1 to the power n into a, n plus 2 into a plus 1, a minus 1, minus b plus minus 1 b n plus 1, b plus 1, b minus 1, and the last one is c c plus minus 1 to the power n c, c minus 1 and c plus 1, right? For any values of n, if suppose if n I will take, if n I will take as even, n I will take as even, this will become 2a, this will become minus 2b, this will become 2c, and it won't be equal to 0. But if n I will take as odd, this will become a minus a 0, this will become minus b plus b 0, this will become c minus c 0. So that means n has to be an odd integer, right? So any odd integer. Okay, copy this one also. Understood? Fine. Yes, Lakshya, we can do that also, but both are exactly same thing, hai na? Lakshya, both are exactly same thing. Okay, fine. Next, solve this one. So there was a mistake in the question. I checked it. This should be minus 1. One of the student asked, so then I checked. This is determinant of a is equals to minus 1. Last part. Okay, last part is, see, this column and this column are exactly same as this column. So I can add two determinants. So suppose A, B, C, D, and plus, sorry, A, B, C, D, and plus E, F, B, D. If I have two determinants like this where columns are same, I can add this one. So this will become A plus E, C plus F, B A, B D. This we have already seen many times. Yes, this we have already seen many times. Okay. Okay, fine. Next one. This one, check with the determinant of A is equals to -1. Solve this. Do you want me to directly solve, or do you want some time to solve this now? Do you want me to directly solve? Do you want me to directly solve this, or you want to try it once? Okay, fine. So see, they have given, yeah, D is correct. D, C is correct. Okay. Okay, fine. Just check for determinant of A is equals to -1. Just, I'll give you 2 minutes. Just check for this. Okay, so yeah, most of you have solved. So let's see. So this is a 2 cross 2 matrix with real entities. Hai na? The way to solve this is, so see, suppose this question comes to in the examiner, so Watson will be very much disappointed. Yes, Watson, Srivatsan, because in this question you cannot take any particular matrix, because you do not know what you have to take, right? Because there are infinite number of options, and maybe if you take one of the matrix, then you might get something, but you will not be 100% sure. For this kind of question, you have to solve it using the general form. Hai na? Fine. So we can take A, B, C, and D, right? And they have given that A square is equals to I. First is A square is equals to I. So A, B, C, and D we can take, right? So A square plus BC. So you'll have A square plus BC. Then you will have AB plus BD. So B into A plus D. Next is CA plus DC. So CA, A into sorry, AB, yeah, CA into CD. So C into A plus D, C into A plus D, and here you have CB plus D square, CB plus D square. Now they have given this is equals to I, this is equals to identity. So that means this is equals to 1, this is equals to 0, this is equals to 1, sorry, this is equals to 0, and this is equals to 1. So see, for this one I will check first, for these one I will check first. So I will take to so that means B into A plus D is equals to 0, and C into A plus D is equals to 0. So first case which I can take is, in this either A plus D is equals to 0. So first case what I will take is case 1, that let A plus D is equals to 0. If A plus D is equals to 0, that means A is equals to minus of D, right? If A plus D is equals to 0, that means A is equals to minus of D, right? And first, the first thing they have given that A is not equals to I, and A is not equals to minus I. Now, if A is equals to D, this matrix will get transformed into such form: A minus A, B, and C. This matrix can never be equals to identity matrix and never be equals to minus of identity matrix, because these two are opposite in sign, right? Because these two are opposite in sign, so they can never be identity. Okay. And if even if A is equals to 0, so the problem is, anyways, we do not have any problem with that also, because then that thing also is not equals to identity, है ना? Fine. So now they are saying first to find the determinant of A. So determinant of A will be minus A square plus BC. Minus of A square plus BC, right? Now let's see. We have here, if this is true, A square plus BC should be 1. We have from this A square plus BC is equals to 1. This is already given, right? So from here I can get the value of A square is equals to 1 minus BC. So I can substitute this here. So minus of 1 minus BC, sorry, this is minus. This is minus. So this is minus BC. So this will become minus 1 plus BC plus BC, minus BC. So this and this will get cancelled. So that means determinant of A is equals to minus 1. Determinant of A is equals to minus 1. Yes. And second statement they are saying is, then trace of A is not equal to 0. But if I'll add these two, no matter what I take, trace of A will always be equals to 0. So that means first condition if I'll take case 1, first statement is true, second statement is false. In JEE, if you're right, if like you were writing the exam and this question comes in JEE, you simply check statement C correct and then move on. You do not have to check for second case. Why am I saying this? All the statements are very much sure, like they are saying statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false, statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true, statement 2 is correct explanation for statement 1, statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true, statement 2 is not correct as explanation, right? They are not saying anywhere that statement 1 and 2 both are false, right? So that means if one case satisfies, that is the true answer, that is correct, right? That you do not have to check for case 2. If suppose they have given statement 1 and statement 2 both are wrong, statement 1 and statement 2 both are wrong, that means there could be a case where this is not happening, then you have to check for case 2 also. Might be in case 2 you will get these two statements as wrong, hai na? So now we will check for case 2 also. So now we will check for case 2. So case 2, here we have taken a plus d is equals to 0. Now I will take b and c is 0. So if b is equals to 0, from here c is also equals to 0. If b is equals to 0, c is equals to 0, then from this one we got a square is equals to 1 and b square is equals to 1. Okay, so from here I will get a is equals to plus minus 1 and b is equals to plus minus 1. So the matrix is of this form: a, b, 0, 0. This cannot be equals to identity, this cannot be equals to minus of identity. That means a and b should be of opposite sign. If a is plus 1, b has to be minus 1. If a is minus 1, b has to be plus 1. So that means I can write plus minus 1 minus plus 1, 0, 0, right? This will be the determinant. Sorry, this will be the matrix. Sorry, d square. Sorry. Yeah, this is d square. D square. D square is equals to minus 1. Yes. So now here, if it is plus 1, plus minus 1, here it will be minus and plus 1. In both the cases, determinant of A will always be equals to minus 1 and trace of A will always be equals to 0. Right? Determinant of A is equals to minus 1 always and trace of A is 0. In second case also, statement 1 is true, and statement 2 is false. Right? Fine. So that means this one. Understood? Okay. Fine. Just copy this. Ha, bacha, that also I will solve. Don't worry. I will solve that one also. I think I have 25th. Okay, I do not have 25th. But 25th, I think I already solved. Just let me check. Just solve this one. Acha. A, B, C, D. This is I corrected. This is D. This is D. है ना? This is A0, 0D. है ना? 26. Yeah, I think solved. Yes. I think I solved question number 25th yesterday. So Viksha, you can just check. Okay, 25th we completed yesterday. Yeah, because I remember some student asked. So, है ना? Fine. Okay, this one is okay for everyone. Yes, very good, excellent. And you just check. Okay, you just check. Fine. Now this was the question 27 to 29. This was the question which was asked. Was there any mistake? Okay, let's see. So again, you must have tried this one also. So let's try this one. So simply the thing is, they have asked this thing. They have asked that, okay, x1, x2, x3 are 3 column matrix. So just by looking at this question, blindly just start solving with A inverse. Start solving with finding the A inverse of the matrix. है ना? Start solving the matrix with finding A inverse. Okay. So A inverse, if you'll find, first thing you have to find the determinant of A. So determinant of A for 1, 0, 0, 2, 1, 0 and 3, 2, 1. This will become 1. Determinant of A is 0, 1. So 1 into 2 to the 4 minus 3. So determinant of A is 1. Harini, I will see if I've not solved some question. You always have Learnity. You can post that question on Learnity. Definitely I will solve in one day. You know, if question is very good, then I will broadcast, means I will share that question with everyone. You must have in your my question section. You must have seen I have shared many questions with you. You might be getting many solved question from 11th class also. I guess you must be having many 11th class question also. So you can check those question also. How am I solving? Okay, because if I'm sharing it with all, that means that question must be good. Okay. So you can just check, okay, what is solution and all. If you already know the solution, then you leave. Okay, fine. So first thing is that we have got determinant of A is equals to 1. Now we will find the A inverse as, I will find adjoint. So I will find the adjoint. Okay, so that is adjoint. So let's see. So adjoint of, so I don't want to make any mistakes. So I will write like this. So 1 into 1. So first element is 1. So first element is 1. Then second element is 2 ones are 2. So minus 2. So minus 2. So minus 2. Third element will be 2 to the 4 minus 3. So this one will be, so this will be 2 to the 4 minus 3. So 1. Next, next is 0, 0. So next is 0. This is 1 minus 3. So this is, yeah, this is also 1. Then you have this one, you will have 2 minus 3. So this will be minus 2. So this will be minus 2. Then I will find for this one 0. So this is 0. Then I will get this one. So again 0, again 0. And the last one is 1 ones are 1. So this is 1. Okay. So I'm getting the matrix something like this, right? So this I will write 1 minus 2, 1, 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1 minus 2, and 0, 0, 1. Okay. If anyone has solved this one, you can check. If I not made any, if I made any mistakes, just tell me. 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1 minus 2, 0, 0, 1. Okay. I hope this one is correct. है ना? Solving on the screen is okay. So I hope this one is correct. A inverse, I am getting this. Fine. Now the thing is, A x1 I can get, x1 I get A inverse into 1, 0, 0, right? X2 I can get A inverse into this is 2, 3, 0, and x3 I can get as A inverse into 2, 3, 1. So A inverse, so x1 simply I will get uh, sorry, 1. So A inverse I will get, oh sorry, I have to transpose. Yes, transpose. Yeah, it's fine. That is what I was saying. 1 minus 2, 0, 1 minus 2, and then 0, 0, 1. Yes, very good, very good. See, I would have made a mistake, right? Okay, now A1 is A1, A inverse will simply become 1 minus 2, 1. A1 will simply become 1 minus 2, 1, because this thing. So this will become 1 minus 1. This one I will check. 2, 3, 0. 2, 3, 0. So 1 into 2. So this is x2 will become simply 2. This will become 2 to the 4 minus 4 plus 3. So 1, sorry, minus 1. This will become 1 to the 2 minus 2, 3 is 6. So minus 4, right? X3. X3 will be simply in this here we have 2, 3, 1. Okay, X3 is this is, yeah, 1 into 2, then you have 2, then 2 into 1, this will be minus 1, and this is 1 into 2 minus 4 plus 1, so minus 3. So I have got x1, x2, x3 as this, so I can combine them and form into a single x. So this is x matrix which they have asked for. 1 minus 2, 1, 2 minus 1 minus 4, 2 minus 1 minus 3, right? Okay. Fine. So now first thing they are asking is find the determinant of x. So we can find the determinant of x. So this will 1 into 3 minus 4 minus 2 into 2, 3 is 6 plus 1 plus 2 into this is 2, 4 is 8 plus 1. So this will come out to be minus 1. This will come out to be 7. 2 7s are 14. 2 9s are 18. Yeah. So 18 minus 4 minus 4. So 3. 3 is the correct answer. Okay. So for 27 we are getting 3. Sir, how much time should we take for such? See, this question is in advance, JEE advance. So 3 plus 3 plus 3. This total question is 9 marks question. So anywhere between 6 to 7 minutes you can take. Anywhere between 6 to 7 minutes. Even if you are taking 9 minutes to solve this question, it is fine. 9 marks. Remember in JEE, 1 marks 1 minute. 1 marks 1 minute. Remember. In JEE advance, 1 marks 1 minute. This question will never come in JEE mains. only first option might come. Only first option means only first question. This part 27 can come. This till 27. They will not ask 28. They will not ask 29. But because it's in JEE Advanced, first part 27 you can solve in 2 minutes, right? You can find the value of x in 2 minutes. Okay, then you can easily solve x inverse. You can easily solve 29. Okay, so we have got the determinant of a is 3. Okay, now you can simply solve the second 28th and 29th also. Okay, so just copy this, just copy the value of x, just copy the value of x, remaining you can solve easily. Abhinav, did you understood? How much time? So each marks 1 minute. Okay, each marks 1 minute. So the total paper, total exam, if you, is 60 minutes if you're spending on maths, 60 minutes if you're spending on, generally you will spend a little less on chemistry, because chemistry you can see and you can just solve most of the question. Few question you have to actually work out. So we'll have more time for maths and physics. So suppose 60 plus 60 plus 60, right? Each subject you are getting 60 marks. Suppose if I'm talking out of 100, so 180 marks you have directly got from, so 100% you will get selected. Understood? But this will not happen. You will get more than 60. You will get more than 60, because here 1 minute won't be 1 marks. And here 1 minute will be more than 1 marks, because you will spend at least 5 to 6 minutes or 6 to 7 minutes for this question. You will score 9 marks. Understood? Okay. Fine. So I have this question is clear for everyone. Yes. Very good. Okay. Next question. Solve this one. Yeah, determinant is most time consuming. बच्चे determinant में I see, they will in JEE Advanced ना, they will always ask, if you will see the pattern for last few years, if you'll see the pattern of last few years, they are giving very long, very long questions, very long questions. Why they are doing this? See, this is JEE Advanced, right? This thing, CBSE is reducing syllabus. CBSE is reducing syllabus every year. They are reducing. So there will be one time, maybe your kids or my kids, they will be studying, they will be writing their board exam with 2 chapters in physics, 2 chapters in chemistry, 2 chapters in maths, right? So they will write total exam. They will spend whole year enjoying, and then only two subjects, topics they will read, and they will give the exam, right? So JEE has now these CBSE people have restricted the question the JEE can ask, right? For example, CBSE has in your conic section. In conic section, CBSE has completely removed all of the conic section. So JEE said, okay, these JEE people said, okay, you are removing conic section, no problem with us. Now they are giving such lengthy questions from conic section, and they are doing nothing. They are simply asking you to find the equation of line. They were simply asking to find the equation of line. Or what they will do, they will make questions like this: rectangle inside ellipse, then inside this again an ellipse, again a rectangle, again an ellipse, again a rectangle. You can spend time on this. If you remember, this question you must have already seen last year question, right? So like this they will ask, so they will increase the time you need for each question, but question will be simple but time consuming. So determinant is one of those things which JEE likes, because it is a very simple thing, but definitely in most simplest thing we will make most complex mistakes. Suppose sometime 2 square we will write as 2, just because in that need of hurry 2 square we will write 2. In my board exam I remember, because I was in such a hurry that I wrote 2 square is equals to 2, and because that I lost one question. So that is only that exam pressure. If you are able to overcome that, then you won't make any silly mistake. You won't make any mistake in the paper. JEE advanced questions are very simple, just a little bit lengthy according to the past few years. Not always. From past few years they have been giving lengthy questions. Okay, now let's see. For this question was very simple. First part was the most important part. Again, 3, 3, 3, 9 marks. First part was the most important. If you have solved this first part within 3 minutes, Remaining 2 you can solve in 1 minute each. So you can solve, you can get 9 marks in only, you can get 9 marks in 5 minutes. Okay, so let's solve the first one. The first one, they are saying that we can only fill a symmetric matrix whose entries are 0 or 1. So how many zeros? 4 of them are zeros and 5 of them are 1. So I will write 5 ones and 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the only trick of this question is this much. The only trick of this question is that if you are forming a symmetric 3 cross 3 matrix, if you are forming a 3 cross 3 symmetric matrix, right? The only trick was, and this was the catching point, from here you have to start. This diagonal, I can fill I can fill 1. This writing 1 1 is very difficult. I can fill 1 1 here. I can fill 2 ones here, or I can fill 3. I can fill 3 ones here. I can fill 1 1, 2 1, or 3 1. Okay. Now see, when I am filling 1 1, I am left with 4 ones, right? And if so, I'm left with 4 ones and 1 pair of 0, because it is symmetric, right? So first I will discuss about the second case, case 2. Suppose I am filling 2 ones here. So suppose I have filled 1 here, 1 here. Now here I have filled with 0, right? Now 0. See, how many ones are left now? 3 ones are left and 3 zeros are left, right? I can fill 1 here, then I will have 1 here. If this is filled with 1, 1 has to be filled here, right? Now see, 4 ones, 4 ones, 5 of them are ones, na? Are 1 and 4 of them are 0. Bache? Okay, fine. So now 1 is filled, 1 is left, 1 is left. So if I'll fill 1 here, I do not have any pair of that to be filled here, right? Yes. So that means second case is not possible. This was the only catch in the question. This was the only catch. You have to use this part and solve the whole question. Now you know you have 2 options. You have only 2 cases. So I will quickly form, as soon as you have picked this part, you know you have 2 cases. Case 1, I will simply form 2 cases. Case 1, only one ones is in diagonal, right? And case 2 is 3 ones in diagonal, है ना? So ये तो I am writing, you won't write this much, है ना? So this is now you have 3 places here. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yes, right. So now see, only one is in diagonal. This one is this one is in diagonal, right? So how many options do you have? Either you can fill here, either you can fill here, or you can fill here. So how many options? 3 options, 3 possibilities, right? Now, if how many pairs of 1 are left? If one pair is already used, then you have 0 0 will be filled in all the in the other places, right? So let's see how many pairs of 1 you have left. You have left with 2 pairs of 1 and 1 pair of 0. You have left with 2 pairs of 1 and 1 pair of 0. So now if you have 3 places. In these 3 places you can choose any 2 places to fill 1. So how many options? 3 C 2. In these 3 places you have to choose 2 places to fill this one. So suppose you have chosen this one and this one. So here you will fill with 1. You will fill with 1. This place automatically will be filled with this one. If you are filling here 1, this place is automatically will be filled with 1. 0 automatically will 0. So 3 C 2. So total number of cases is 9. So first case, total number of cases are, so total number of options are 9. Okay. Case 2. In these diagonal, 1 are filled. In these diagonal, all the diagonals are 1 1 1 is filled, right? So what will happen? We can, how many zeros are left? 2 pairs of zeros and 1 pair of 1. 3 places. I will choose 2 places for 0. So again 3 C 2. So this is 3. So how many options? 9 plus 3 is equals to 12. So the first answer is 12. So answer is 12. Like only this thing is important, है ना? Okay, let's see. Just copy this one. Sir, we can start by filling other places except that diagonal because only symmetric is the condition. So if we arrange the fill condition that we can fill, uh, can be asking. 11. See, in permutation combination, there is no formula. There are very few things in which we have formula. So this is if you are able to visualize that, okay, sir, this is the way I will solve this permutation combination. And if that part is similar, simpler for you to solve, it is okay. Because permutation combination question, there is no simple and one hard and fast rule that, okay, through this way only you can solve. You can start filling these places also. There is no problem. Okay. So see, I will explain why you are removing second case. Acha, okay. Second case I will say. So suppose you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 zeros, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I am filling two ones here. Okay, so what I will do, I will fill one here, one here. Very simple case I'm taking. So if one here I filled, then I have to take 1 0 here. Okay, so now see. How many ones are left? 3 ones are left and 3 zeros are left. 3 ones are left and 3 zeros are left because I have to fill 6 places. So now I will fill one here. Suppose I'm filling one here. One will be filled here. So one is used, one is used. I will fill suppose 0 here. So automatically 0 has to be filled here. So 0 has been used, 0 has been used. Now one is left and 1 0 is left. So here, if I will fill one here, I have to fill 0 here. Now this is not a symmetric matrix. Even if I fill 0 here, I have to fill 1 here, so this is not a symmetric matrix, right? That is why this will be symmetric matrix only when after filling the diagonal elements. Remember this concept. Symmetric matrix only when after filling the diagonal elements. So if you have any question like this, remember this. If it is a symmetric, after filling diagonal, every element should have its pair. So one should be even. One should be even. So one should be even. But if you will fill two, if you fill two, one will not be in even number of cases. One will be in odd. So one will be left out. One pair will be left out because this will be in pair. This will be in pair. So even numbers, right? So that is why. Understood. Suppose if they have given yeah, okay, I hope you understood. Fine. Chalo, take the third case. So this was the third case. I've written case 2, right? So third case is that all the ones are here, all the ones are filled here. So 3 ones, 3 places. So 3 ones, 3 places, one case, and one way I can fill. Now we have how many pairs, how many zeros left? 4 zeros. So how many pairs I can form with zeros? 2 zeros pair and one pair. 2 ones are left and 4 zeros are left. So I will form in pair. So now if I have 3 places, either I can fill these 3 places with 2 0, and I can fill 3 places with 2 zeros and 1 1. So I will choose any 3 C2, 2 places. Suppose I chose this and this. In these 2 places I will fill 0. Last place will be filled with 1. Automatically these 2 places will be filled with 0. This plate will be filled with 1 because I have to make a symmetric matrix. I hope this part everybody understood. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, Harini, after the class I will be showing you the PDF, then you can just check. Okay, now this question number 33. Okay, just try this question. This is a new question. I will put timer. Okay, just solve this question. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Just try. Okay, I'll have my tea till then. Okay, just solve this question. I've given you 2 minutes. Just try. Yes, Bhagesh, very good, correct. Yes, you can use component dependent. Yes, yes. Lakshya, yes, very good. You can use component dependent. Very good. Yes. Yeah, I've given this, yeah, yesterday's homework. Yeah, okay. So let's solve. I think most of you have done. So let's solve this one. So they have given a1, a2 be the roots. Yeah, a1, a2 be the roots of the a square, this thing and this thing respectively, the system of equation. This thing has non-trivial solution. So this is a system of homogeneous equation. This is a system of homogeneous equation. So we can write a1, a2 and b1, b2, right? So if this is a homogeneous equation, so let's take this as a. So delta a, determinant of a should be equals to 0 because it's a non-trivial. That means other than 0, 0, non-trivial solution. So delta a should be 0. So that means a1 b2 is equals to a2 b1. So from here I can take a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2. Remember, if they have asked for ratio of the roots, always take componendo, है ना? अरे alpha beta is the same thing रे बच्चे. Alpha, if I'm writing here alpha beta beta, will it make any difference? It will not make any difference, and it's just name, है ना? Okay, so है ना? So alpha 1 or okay fine, alpha 1 alpha 2 beta 1 beta 2. Now are you happy? So this is alpha 1 beta 2 alpha 2 beta 1. Okay, so this is alpha 1 alpha 2 beta 1 beta 2. Okay, fine. So this is alpha 1 alpha 2 beta 1 beta 2. Now see, if they are given something like this, always take componendo dividendo, because alpha 1 and alpha 2, if I will write this as so alpha 1 I can write as minus b plus root of d upon minus b minus root of d. So if I'll take componendo, this will become so minus b. So this will become minus 2b. This will, because this will get added up and this will get subtracted. So this will become minus of this will become plus of 2d, right? On the other side, that will become minus 2b1 upon minus plus 2d. 2d b1 b1, so b2 d2, right? 2 and 2 minus minus will get cancelled, 2 and so the b1 d1 upon b2 d2, right? So b1 d1 upon b2 d2 you can get, right? So if I'll write b1 b1 d1, okay, so alpha 1 alpha 1, where is alpha 1? Yeah, so this is the roots for alpha 1 and this is the roots for alpha 2. Yeah, beta 1 beta 2. Okay, so b1, so this is b upon b square. So we have under the root of b square minus 4 into ac is equals to, we have now for the second one we have q by under root of q square minus 4 pr, right? To take away the root, I can square both sides. So this will become, so I can take the reciprocal. I can take the reciprocal also. So this will become b square minus 4ac by b square is equals to q square minus 4pr by q, q square. So when I'll take this, so this will become b square. So this will become 1 will get cancelled. So this is b square and phi square minus 4 and plus. So this will become q square by b square is equals to pr by ac. Okay, so PR by AC. I think I have so PR by AC. Okay, just copy this one. Okay, Kevin, see, if I'm taking componendo dividendo, oh, acha, they have given QR. We are getting PR. Okay, so then it is okay. So I think we have getting PR. Just check if, so what they have given is okay, fine. See, we have to find alpha 1 upon, till here you must have understood alpha 1 upon alpha 2 is equals to beta 1 upon beta 2, right? So alpha 1 upon alpha 2 is equals to beta 1 upon beta 2. So what I will take componendo dividendo. So alpha 1 plus alpha 2 upon alpha 1 minus alpha 2 is equals to beta 1 plus or beta 1 plus beta 2 upon beta 1 minus beta 2. अच्छा, not familiar with componendo dividendo, बच्चे ये तो नर्सरी में पढ़ाया जाता है. This is been taught in nursery, बच्चे. See, if you have been given two ratios, AB is equals to C by D, right? Remember, Componendo dividendo, dividendo. So what is componendo dividendo? If this is the ratio given, then the ratio will still remain same if I will take a plus b upon a minus b is equals to c plus d upon c minus d. Okay, this ratio will still remain same if I will take a plus b upon b is equals to c plus d upon d. These ratio will still remain same if I'll take a minus b upon b is equals to c minus d upon d, right? This is componendo. When I'm adding one on both sides, this is dividendo. When I'm subtracting one on both sides, so this is known as componendo dividendo. A by b can be written as a plus b, a minus b. C by d you can write as c plus d, c minus d. This is a magic. You can check it after the class. है ना? Okay. Now see. So yeah. So we have taken componendo dividendo. So componendo dividendo will give me minus 2b1, and here it will give me minus 2b2. So I will just write this part once again. Fine. So this will give me minus 2b1 by this will give me 2d d1 is equals to so this is minus 2b2 upon 2 under the root of d2, right? So this minus and 2 will get cancelled. So simply you will have b1 upon the root of d1 is equals to b2 upon root of d2. So from here, if I'll take the reciprocal of this also, the ratio will remain same. So I'm writing root of d1 upon b1 is equals to root of d2 upon b2. Now I will square both sides. So squaring will give me d1 by b1 square is equals to d2 by b2 square. So this d1 is what? b1 square minus 4a1 c1, or I will simply substitute the values. Simply substitute the values. So this is b square minus 4ac upon b square is equals to this is q square minus 4pr by q square. This and this will get cancelled because b square by b square is 1, q square by q square is 1. So 1 and 1 will get cancelled. That is what I have done. Now you understood? है ना? Okay. So this plus 4. So you will have q square by b square is equals to q square by b square is equals to pr by ac. But they have given qr. है ना? I do not know intentionally they've given or it's a misprint, but if these were the options, then answer will be none of these. Okay, so let's copy this one. Understood? Fine. Just give me 1 minute. I hope this one you understood. Fine. Okay, very good. Now solve this one. Yes. Solve this one. This was asked in 2019 JEE mains, right? So 1 minute, 1 question. For JEE mains, 1 minute, 1 question. Solve this fast. Solve this JEE mains. JEE mains, yes, or JEE advanced. I think mains only. This question is mains. Yes. Solve this question. You have 1 minute. Arey, Isai, solve it again. If you have solved, you've already solved it, yes? Yes, I know. A is what I get. Adding rows. Yes, adding rows. Okay, fine. 1 minute is over. Yes, very good. Let's see, 1 more minute if I'll give. So a few of you have given answer. One person has actually solved and given me the answer. Vinu Karthik. Hari has also given me answer. Very good. Very good, bache. 2 people have given me answer. So only 2 out of 200, out of 191, only 2 people have given me answer. B, no. Hariharan Raj, X is equals to 0, no. A, yes, Akhilesh, minus A, very good. Lakshya, you are getting confused. X is not equal to 0. X is not equal to 0. You are getting confused with the, I know you can get, but there is no option like X is equal to 0. You have done correct, but there is no option like X is equal to 0. That means somewhere you have made a mistake. 2 minutes you have solved, you have given this question. For JEE means 2 minutes is too much for each question. 2 minutes is too much for these kind maths question. 2 minutes is too much. Okay, people solve 2 in 2 minutes. Okay, see, so first thing is, just by looking at it, you will get this A plus B plus C. Sir, we can substitute one as ABC, right? One as ABC, you can substitute. You can substitute, but I don't think so you will get answer, because you will have in square. So maybe you will get, but I don't think so, but maybe you can get, है ना? So let's see. So first thing is, I know by adding all the rows, by adding all the rows, we will get A plus B plus C. So we will have A plus B plus C into adding all the rows. So directly I will get A plus B plus C. So this is 1, 1, 1. This is 2B. This is B minus A minus C. This is 2B. This is 2C. This is C minus A minus B. Right? So what I will do, now I will subtract. I will subtract this with this with this. So this is A plus B plus C into, this will become 1, 2B, 2C. This will become 0. This minus 2B. So this will become minus A plus B plus C. Array, this was 2C. And this will become 0. If I'll subtract, so this will become 0. This will be 0. This will become minus A plus B plus C. But it's like this much you have to do. This was equals to A plus B plus C into X plus A plus B plus C, right? So now see, this total thing is A plus B plus C into 1 into this into this. So this is A plus B plus C. This is A plus B plus C whole square. So that means this total thing is A plus B plus C into X plus A plus B plus C, right? Understood? So see, this thing, if I'll take this thing on the other side, so this is A plus B plus C, if I'll take common, so A plus B plus C whole square minus X into A plus B plus C is equal to 0. Understood? So for positive, sir, right? So from here we'll get, so sir, positive A plus B, we are getting 0. As for negative A plus B, we got an option. Yes. So because we are taking root, yes, because we are taking root. So this is A plus B plus C minus this thing is equal to 0, right? This thing is equal to 0. Now see, so if this is equal to 0, so that means A plus B plus C is equals to plus minus of X plus A plus B plus C. So for plus, अरे बच्चे, by this part is okay, this part is okay. A plus B plus C, here also I have got A plus B plus C, right? So I will take everything on the other side. So A plus B plus C is common, right? A plus B plus C is common, right? So now A plus B plus C whole square minus X into A plus B plus C, right? If this is true, if this is equals to 0, then I will take A plus B plus C is equals to plus minus of, because A plus B plus C whole square. So I will take roots. So I will take plus minus of X in X plus A plus B plus C. So with plus sign, A plus B plus C is equals to X plus A plus B plus C. So X will become 0 with plus. है ना? X will become 0 with plus. But with minus is equals to minus X minus A minus B minus C. This X will become minus 2A minus 2B minus 2C. This was the only part. This was the only part where you will get confused. है ना? Because there is a square. There is a square. You cannot simply take square out, because there is a square. Only because of that you will make mistake. So there you have made mistake, because there was a square and you will have two values, plus and minus of X into A plus B plus C. With plus you will get 0, and with minus you will get the answer which was given. By option mein hai hi nahi, there is no option. But you will leave this question thinking that there is something option and you might get a bonus, or you will spend too much time in thinking where have I made mistake, because this is such a right question. right? Okay. Okay, fine. Chalo. Next one. Just copy this. Okay, so which one? Just check. Oh, sorry. There was a root here also. This is a plus b plus c x into a plus b plus c whole square. Yeah, there was a whole square here also. Sorry. This is, yeah. Yeah, now you will get. Yes. Sorry, this was whole square. The question. Okay. Just change this in your exam in your books also. Just change. There is a whole square here. I didn't check it. Understood? Fine. Okay. Next week, yeah, next week from Monday I will start. What book are your Seekers book, बच्चे और कौन सी book? Which book? Seekers book. Next week we'll start with limit. So one more homework I will give you on Saturday. I will give you Saturday homework. We don't have, so बच्चे I have given you PDF also, na? PDF is equivalent to book. If you have PDF, it's okay. If you have book, then it's okay. है ना? Okay. So now, yeah. So Saturday also I will give you homework for the remaining questions, previous year question, that also you have to submit. I will make a marks list for internal marks list for the students who have submitted the assignment, and then for each week I will give marks for the internal, है ना? And then we will take the average of at the end. We will start with limits. Then continuity. So basically now 2 months will be calculus. 2 months complete calculus, limits, continuity, differentiability, differentiation, then your integration, method of integration, and then application of derivatives and integration. है ना? So this thing. Okay, fine. So I will share the slides with you now. Yeah, one more thing, that the homework which you're submitting, that homework should not be more than 4 MB. If it is exceeding 4 MB, the one thing you can do, you can delete, you can break it into many pieces. So you can make a 2 MB file. Suppose 2 MB, 6 MB is the total. So you can make 2 MB files and you can just submit. है ना? With compression also it can reduce, but if you do not know compression, then you compress how to compress a file. Yeah, now so I've shared my this PDF also. Okay, so remember, if any doubt you have, you can always send the doubts on Learnity. I'm trying to solve as many questions on Learnity. Whatever doubts you will send, I'll try to solve as many questions. And please check your my doubt section. If I have a very good doubt, I will send it to everyone. If somebody asks me a very good doubt, I will send it to everyone. Okay, so just keep on checking. Whatever doubts you have, you just send me on Learnity. Do not send me on WhatsApp, send me on Learnity. Okay, I will check doubts every day, and uh, I will share it. If I have missed some doubt, so Ajay is saying, where is my questions? So if Ajay, if you think I have missed your question, you can just post the doubt once again, because this is the last class. I cannot extend the class to Monday. So I have missed, so just send me once again, I will share. Understood? Ajay, is that okay, bache? Ajay, is that fine? Acha. It's on the left side. It's on the left side. Left side of yours, seekers. You have seekers. This thing, na, you have seekers page. In where on the left side when you log in, yeah, on the left side when you'll check the options, there is it's my doubts. There you, when you will click doubts, you will have. Okay, fine. Chalo, take care. Thank you.